this is it. I'm on season finale of part 1 of Disney versus non-Disney villains. This is the last round. I've been waiting a long time to do this, so I can move on to part 2 of Disney versus non-Disney villains. Let's get this over with right now. First off is Hades and his Titans versus Ares and her Titans. Hades unleashes the Titans to destroy Ares and take over Olympus. But Ares has something to do with it, so she summons her own Titans. The Iceberg from Sinbad, Sharptooth, the Dragon from the Page Master, and the Red Gold from The Last Unicorn. Yeah, this song is kind of awesome. I can get along with the rock and roll stuff like this. And I love the Page Master. I used to watch the movie when I was a kid. So much for the Red Bull. And Sharptooth met the final end. Marin, he's got a small screening, but who needs him anyway? And Ares decides to retreat, and Hades has his victory. Next up is one of the awesome fights, Maleficent versus Rothbard. Maleficent is so angry after the Battle of Egypt, and Rothbard decides to follow her for one last showdown. I like Rothbard's fight entrance. She's like, no. She gets some really well with this song as well. Maleficent is now mad, and the two of them go into battle. With the transformation of the dragon, it's like what she did with Sharptooth. But Rothbard has no fear, and decided to transform himself into the great animal. I love the card right here. But Maleficent is just way too powerful, and that's the end of all Rothbard. Next up is Frollo versus Woober. The final countdown between the rivalry of Woober and Frollo. And the two of them go into the biggest sword fight ever. BAM! The tank is so strong. But Woober is not finished yet. Strong. Woober finally gets him along. The two of them had to fighting to take over whoever gets to take over the world. Frollo falls down into a fiery pit. Ratcliffe versus the Mouse King. I don't know how the Mouse King survived, but Ratcliffe decided to take over Nim, but the Mouse King approaches Ratigan's kingdom as the king is going to fight. And this fight's kind of too small anyway. I got nothing else to say, but I'm glad that Ratigan wins and decided to take over Nim for rule. Next up, Ursula and Morgana versus Messina. Oh boy. Ursula and Morgana are still fighting over the time in the ocean. Who gets to take over the sea? But Messina saw everything, and she decided to fight her off. So she may be a shape-shifting sorceress, but Well, Morgana is not using her head too well. See what I mean? She dropped the Titan, and Ursula grabbed it and decided to become Queen of the Ocean, picking out her own sister. Harsh. But it's not over yet. Ursula is ready for revenge after what Messina did to her, killing off her own. She killed her field and oh man, it's on. Bam! That's the end of Old Messina. Captain Hook versus Hollywood. Coming to release its monstrous demon, Mock decides to send Holly into the live-action universe to open the portal. So Mock decides to open his dimensional portal, but Captain Hook also decided to travel into the live-action world as well. Oh boy. I still love the live-action stories. These are about... Alright. The more reason I love the live-action story is when the other Disney villains from the animation world are going into the live-action world. And this is what makes Disney versus not Disney very, very interesting. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna say, but you guys I never really saw the 2003 Peter Pan, but I think I love Hook way a lot better, because way a lot better. You know, what's his name? What's his name? The guy who plays Hook? I forgot what it was, but you use Jason Isaacs instead. Well, I better continue on. So Hollywood is coming to open the portal to Mock. Hook shoots the dimensional things, and Hollywood is defeated. Now, here comes one of my favorite fights. Jafar versus Rasputin. Both sorcerers and both magicians are going into battle. Oh man, this is way awesome. I just love this fight. Both Jafar and Rasputin are my first top favorites. Things are going to get really epically interesting. Jafar turns into a cobra. And Rasputin mocks him that he's not really powerful enough. So Jafar decided to make one last wish, transforming into a powerful genie. So that granted, but Jafar is making one big mistake. Genies cannot kill anyone, but I'll be surprised once I can get this through. I'm just glad Rasputin was not dead. Jafar banished him into limbo. And they both call it a draw. Jafar is trapped in a lamp, and Rasputin is now gone. Oh man. But both of them will be back. I hope they get a rematch. Speaking of rematches, this is one last fight. A rematch between Dr. Facilier and Mock. Mock only escapes into another dimension to release his powerful weapon, the Demon, which is not amused by the friends of the other side. Now Mock is ready to take over all the universe. But Facilier returns with the revenge against Mach. When he joins the friends of the other side and uses magic, there's only one way to defeat this powerful demon. Now that's close. Oh. Mach tries to slash his cheek to steal him from return to another dimension. The demon walks up and BAM! Mach also falls down into a dimensional hole. And his revenge is now complete. Or so I thought. Alright, time for the epilogue. With the war over, Hades decided to take over Olympus and trap Zeus. Ursula takes over the whole ocean. Oh my gosh. And Vatican takes over Nim. Ratcliffe retreats from France and decided to become King of England. And Shan Yu also takes over China. And Isma takes over Peru. Oh boy. Now things really are getting ugly. The Leviathan retreated. Embassy takes over and banishes Hotep Hoi. And Chemically has Lady Serena and Drusilla as his servant. And Rasputin gets sent into limbo. Ba-ba-bum! Frollo, the awesome guy, is now king of the world. Oh man, all the villains have taken over. I wish the heroes could do something about it, but they can't. With Rupert teaming the road, Leprechaun has now made herself a new wife. And in hell, Frollo is also trapped, along with the demon himself, Chernabog. Oh boy. Frollo is not too happy about this. He's got himself into a hellfire. And that is the end of Season 1 of Disney vs. Non-Disney Villains. And the credit has come by for whoever enjoyed the series so much. And I also want to thank you guys for crediting me for also enjoying the series, because I appreciate it very, very much. I really loved it. So, is it the end of Mach? I don't think so. Well, that's it. That's the end of Season 1 of Disney vs. Non-Disney Villains. And when should I commentate Part 2? Maybe after Christmas and the New Year. Until then, bye for now.